Women's basketball has never been more skilled, more competitive, or more visible. But there's one problem holding most young players back, and that's a lack of power and fluidity in their shot. And almost no one is talking about it. You see it in gyms every weekend. Shots with effort, shots with hope, but not shots with fluidity and power. And while everyone says, just get more reps, that advice is failing thousands of players because the real issue isn't shooting form, it's where the shot begins. And if you fix that, your game changes. Here's the truth most young players never hear. Missing shots isn't the real problem. The problem is how they're creating energy to take the shot in the first place. Most youth girls aren't shooting without talent, they're shooting without proper setup. And when the setup is off, everything becomes harder. Generating power, staying fluid, finding rhythm. So when the defender gets closer, when the shots get deeper, when the game gets faster, the jumper breaks down. Not because they can't shoot, but because the process is inefficient from the very start. And fixing this isn't about magically making every shot go in. It's about giving players the ability to shoot with range, shoot under pressure, and shoot different types of shot, off movement, off the dribble, off balance, without the form collapsing. So let's break it down, why the setup is failing and how to fix it. So what I want you guys to pay attention to is when she first catches the basketball here, she's kind of in like a quarter squat position. She's not in a full athletic position, so her knees aren't fully bent, but she's also not standing straight up. But the next thing that happens is where that issue kind of lies, right? She pushes the ball out. As she pushes the ball out, she lifts up on that left leg and her right foot kind of comes off the ground. So she rises up and pushes that ball out. Then she pulls the ball back in and then drops down as she pulls it in and then gets into her shot. Now, as you can tell, she made this shot. She's a phenomenal shooter. She can knock shots down. This quirk or little issue isn't about making or missing. What's happening is this is a bad habit because she has to do this every single time before she shoots. She doesn't feel comfortable or confident in her shot when she can't get to this same rhythm, right? Where she gets that left foot down, she rises that right leg, she lifts up, pushes out, and then pulls in. If you have to do this every single time before you shoot, this is going to limit your ability to take other kinds of shots. And a small example of how that plays out is right here. In this game, it's the third quarter, they're down 3. She's already hit several threes in the first half and just hit a shot in the previous possession. So she's having a good game, she's hitting shots, she could be in a good flow. But the coach calls a play for her, she comes off the screen, and now she doesn't get this shot off because of her footwork. Now, she does make a phenomenal play and makes the bucket, but as the team shooter, the coach is most likely looking for her to get this shot off, right? She had enough space, she had enough time to be able to shoot, but because she has that bad rhythm where she needs to go up to down to back up and stick that left leg in the ground first, she couldn't find that rhythm, so she had to be run off the line. So here's another quick example of her being in another position to where she could get a shot off, but she couldn't because of that poor rhythm, and she actually ended up even traveling, but the ref missed it. How we fix this is understanding 2 key concepts. The first is the drop. As soon as we catch the basketball and we're getting to load into our shot, we want to drop our weight straight down. We don't want to go up, then back down just to go back up to shoot. As soon as we catch it, we want to drop. The second concept is as our body drops, the ball drops with us. So what I want you guys to notice is as soon as she catches the basketball, she drops it down and she's loading into her shot. So she's dropping on that right leg and it's going to be a quick 1-2 step as her body is loading. When that second foot hits, as soon as that second foot hits, she's jumping and getting into her shot. This is going to speed her shot up because her feet hit the floor quick and now she can get into her shot quicker. Here, the concept is still the same thing, but it's kind of flipped. She loads on the outside leg first and then the inside leg second, but still it's all the same. Ball drops and then her body drops, so now she can get into her shot quick. If she doesn't drop fast and have fast feet, she's not getting this shot off because the defender is diving at her shot. A lot of young players struggle with this type of setup, but also struggle with making shots on top of it. So if you guys want to learn the 3 most important things that it takes to make every single shot, then go down to the description box, grab our free ebook, and that'll help you guys learn how to make every single shot. So the truth is simple, but often overlooked. It's not about working harder, adding more reps, or forcing shots. It's about starting the right way, generating power efficiently, moving fluidly, and keeping rhythm intact from the very first step. When you fix the setup, everything becomes easier. More range, more confidence, more options on the court. And that's the real difference between a good jumper and a jumper that can take over a game. The shooting lesson every youth girls basketball player needs isn't about flashy moves or extra reps. It's about mastering the foundation, the setup, the rhythm, the fluidity, and the power that starts every shot the right way. Nail that, and suddenly the shot isn't just possible, it's repeatable. That's how players like Caitlin Clark and Georgia Amore turn great form into game-changing results. And that's the kind of lesson every young player needs to take their jumper to the next level.